In early May 2025, Texas experienced a series of severe weather events, including multiple tornadoes, large hailstorms, and widespread flooding. On May 1st, a tornado touched down in Burnett County, north of Austin, destroying a home and injuring a driver. The storm brought golf ball-sized hail and damaging winds.
Severe weather is possible in the Triad beginning late Thursday afternoon, according to forecasters. An intense electrical storm hit the state of Oaxaca, Mexico, during the night of Saturday and early Sunday morning, leaving flooding, landslides, and damage in multiple municipalities.
This is crazy. Got them trash cans and shit put on there. I got a mailbox right there. That shit is in the water.
Yeah, damn, yeah, this is over there. It's all the way to the mailbox.
On May 6th, Central Texas faced another round of severe weather. The National Weather Service issued a tornado watch for areas including Austin and San Marcos, warning of potential multiple tornadoes and apple-sized hail. 4 tornadoes were confirmed in Milam, Robertson, Leon, and Smith counties, causing damage to homes and trees.
The weather phenomenon, which lasted more than 4 hours, caused serious damage in urban and rural areas, although fortunately no injuries or disappearances were reported. Several streets, avenues, and important sections of Federal Highway 190 were completely flooded, complicating vehicular traffic and affecting the normal development of Sunday activities. The rains were accompanied by hail and strong gusts of wind, which toppled trees and branches, causing blackouts in different neighborhoods of the Oaxacan capital.
Citizens had no choice but to advance on foot amidst a flooded and silent city, shattered by the roar of the water.
On May 10, 2025, southeastern Spain was hit by a brutal storm that unleashed violent hailstorms in the province of Albacete. Severe landslides were reported on Federal Highway 175 in the section that connects Oaxaca with Exelon. This situation forced the partial suspension of vehicular traffic and created additional risks for those traveling on that road during the storm. Traffic authorities and emergency services quickly mobilized to address the contingency and begin cleanup and damage assessment work. Among the municipalities most affected are Sukotlin, Etla, Sachila, Mitla, Talakolila, and the town of Mitla. No way. Oh, we're not going to leave, dude. Without warning, the sky collapsed over towns such as Agramon, Mingoil, and Bled, leaving a scene of devastation. In the latter, a gas station and the parking lot of a convenience store were flooded due to excessive accumulation of water during light rain. Look how it is. The image is shared by residents on social media show avenues turned into rivers and partially submerged vehicles, demonstrating the intensity of the rainfall. Given the possibility of further rain, it is recommended to have emergency backpacks ready, avoid crossing swollen rivers, and report any risky situations. Authorities barely managed to issue an alert as the city was already collapsing. Panic gripped many families who tried to leave their homes as the water continued to rise. Some roofs collapsed, walls cracked, and fear settled in every flooded street. Saudi Arabia, known for its dry climate, is now facing destructive rains that come without warning. Nature is breaking the script, and each event is more brutal than the last. In just a few minutes, the streets of the city were covered in a white layer of hail, making the place look like winter in the summer. Not snow, but a waterfall of icy stones. Blocked streets, roofs hit hard, and windows shattered were just the beginning of the chaos. Videos posted by local residents captured the horrific scene. Hailstones rained down on roofs, windows and vehicles at a deafening pace. Trapped vehicles, overflowing sewers, and roofs that creaked under the weight of the hail marked an afternoon that no resident will forget. The sound of ice hitting metal and concrete reverberated throughout the area. Witnesses described the hailstorm lasting about 20 minutes, but its intensity left a trail of destruction. Some hailstones were the size of eggs, hitting hard enough to cause injury. Many vehicles outside were severely damaged, their surfaces dented. One video showed the corrugated iron roof of a house punctured by hailstones like a hole in a basket. Mingoil was no better off. A torrent of water mixed with hail swept through the area, causing homes and businesses to immediately close. The water ran like a river through the streets while the hail mercilessly battered roofs and vehicles. In some cases, windows were shattered and people trapped outside described the pain as the hail pounded their bodies. In the Chang'an District High-Tech Park, some trees on the street were uprooted or broken, crushing vehicles. The storm transformed the town into a natural battlefield where residents could only wait for the disaster to pass. On LED, the images shared by the citizens themselves showed the terror in real time. Roof tiles were flying, fruit trees were dead, and cars were smashed by hail. Blocks of ice shattering car windows, structures vibrating under impact, and streets completely flooded. Oh my goodness.
Just broke the windshield out of that car there.
The violence was so sudden that there was no room for reaction. The storm swept away everything in its path, making it clear that even spring is no guarantee of tranquility in this region. A local car dealership suffered severe damage, with more than 300 new cars in an outdoor lot completely smashed. The owner of the dealership could only cry, but no one could help him. Made worse by the torrential rains that followed the hailstorm. In just 20 minutes, up to 37 liters per square meter accumulated in several areas of the province of Valencia.
El mío parece que se ha salvado.
The grieving dealership owner wept amid the rubble. He said he had never seen anything like it and feared the financial loss would be irreparable. The storm also affected operations at Xi'an Shenyang International Airport.
Wow.
The result: collapsed drains, paralyzed traffic, and housing developments transformed into lagoons.
Está impresionante. Miren el agua corriendo.
The water had nowhere to escape and the urban system collapsed under the pressure of an unexpected and uncontrollable storm. Water leaks appeared on the roof of the terminal building and passenger videos showed water pouring down into the terminal, flooding the floors and passengers. Some described the airport as turning into a lake. Flights were delayed, and passengers questioned whether the airport's drainage system or infrastructure was properly constructed. Although no casualties were reported, the material damage was evident.
Relevant departments quickly organized personnel to rush to the scene to repair electricity, communications, and other infrastructure. At present, the local rain has stopped, but according to the forecast of the Yunnan Meteorological Bureau, Yuning City is expected to continue to experience heavy to heavy rain at noon today.
In response to the incident, the Xi'an Meteorological Bureau issued an orange hail alert, reflecting the severity of the local weather.
A villager in Beixing town told the media that his family's two-story house collapsed, and the three of them escaped by hiding in the corner of the house. His father had never seen such strong winds in 75 years.
The warning said 14 districts across Xi'an were facing torrential rain and hail, as well as strong convective weather in the coming days. Officials urged people to avoid unnecessary outdoor activities and to keep vehicles and people away from large trees.
Mr. Fu said that his family's vehicles, young trees, poultry, etc. were all damaged. In the afternoon, a reporter from Dawon News contacted the Beixing town government. The staff responded that there was a sudden rainstorm and strong wind this morning, but no casualties were reported.
Street signs and old buildings that are at risk of collapsing.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.